Welcome to XDefiant, Ubisoft's new first-person arena shooter. Now, you may have heard in the community, especially the COD community, that this game is a potential COD killer. Being that I play COD pretty regularly, I felt I had to check it out. So, I'm JackDaddy, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions, thoughts, and things I noticed about the game, as well as my thoughts on whether or not this is truly a COD killer. Overall, so far, I think XDefiant is super fun to play, even as a solo queue, but in this video I want to talk about a couple different points. First, the factions, which bring back some familiar characters and groups from former Ubisoft titles, which is very fun, very interesting. The sniping in this game feels great. Utility and abilities together can form some interesting strategies, some interesting counters. I think that's going to be really cool in ranked play or when you're playing with a team that likes to coordinate. And then there's a social aspect to this game that I think is worth talking about, because it seems to me it's built to be a little bit more positive, and I hate the negativity associated with online gaming, the constant toxic culture. I did have some issues which I'll talk about towards the end, but when we could play the game, it was a pretty darn good time. So let's talk about it today. Here we go. First off, abilities and utilities.
This is a rough off, but you're a pro.
That is a freaking sick ability. You saw him, it was almost like an elite. Now, first off, there's different factions in this game. Think of them more like classes. It's kind of more like Overwatch in that sense than it is Call of Duty, where you kind of have tanks, healers, stealth characters, stuff like that. And they're based on former Ubisoft titles. So here we're seeing some of the Echelon from Splinter Cell. And even though I didn't know what I was doing, because I'm brand new to the game and haven't had a ton of time in it, it was still really fun to experiment with these power-ups, especially the Ultras. I misplayed it, okay, but that was sick. It's the Splinter Cell pistol, dude. Oh man. Oh, somebody's in their Splinter Cell. That pistol's deadly. There he is. Yeah, one shots. Each agent, operator, whatever you want to call it, is going to come with a passive ability and two active abilities, as well as an ultra. Aside from the shield that you just saw for the Phantoms here, they also start out with a higher base health. But here's a clip of my favorite faction to play as. This is the Cleaners. You've got incendiary rounds, which just do work. Little extended damage. Fire drone there. And you'll see the Ultra come in just a second here. But the Cleaner was a lot of fun to play. I found this to be the most enjoyable class. Let's go, let's go. These Cleaners might be my favorite class so far, although broken a little bit, yeah, maybe. The Ultra inbound here. Whoa! Now this is my first time getting this Ultra, and you can see how easily it kills. You can flick and hit somebody close range. It's a super fun faction to play as. And then you got the healers here. I didn't play a lot, so we'll keep it moving. Next up, though, I do want to talk about the sniping in this game, because it feels so satisfying. I was a big fan of the K-Swiss and Warzone and Resurgence, and even the Car 98. Hopefully, as they bring the Car 98 with the Season 4 update coming up in Warzone, we get some sniping back. But this game, snipers feel great, but it's been awesome. This game brought back some of that nostalgia of sniping in multiplayer that I think I've been missing, and it's so fun. Let's get active, boys. I wonder if it matters while I'm shooting, because I think I was strafing when I hit that shot there. You can see I'm using the TAC 50 or the second sniper, but the M44 is kind of the Car 98 style sniper. Both a blast to use. So satisfying when you hit your shots, far or close. A lot of zoom for that, but sniping is just satisfying in this game. I can't complain about it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's going to be good. Get pretty good at. And here's some of my initial reactions in my first couple games.
Enemy neutralized.
Ooh-wee. I like the way sniping is feeling. I think sniping on this game is going to be very fun. Cheeseburger in paradise. Cheeseburger in paradise. Next up, I wanted to talk about the social interaction system they've added to this game. I find it unique, novel, and a good way to spread some positivity. Ooh, got him. He got me that time. You guys are your KD ratio? Yeah, we're winning that. You can send it after getting killed to put it in the kill feed. You can also send a thumbs up to your teammates afterwards if you think they deserve it. We love a team player. We love the team play. You gonna go ahead and hold objective for us? You can frag out. For somebody like me that hates the toxic gaming culture that we run into so often, it's nice to throw a thumbs up in the kill feed when someone deserves it. Great nade. We'll give him a thumbs up for that one. Hopefully the system isn't abused and allows for players to spread some positivity themselves, but we'll see how it plays out. So far, XDefiant has been a great experience for me, and everything I've talked about so far has been stuff I really like, but I do have to be honest, I'm only like a level 12. I've had a couple hours, a couple different nights to put in, and I am constantly DCing. This is a major issue. It kills momentum in the match, it hurts the player's mental, it makes the experience a lot less enjoyable to constantly DC. Let's get our LMG back out. What other games do you play? And we're disconnected, dude, due to severe latency. But also, where's the latency? Like, are we lagging? I don't feel like we're lagging too bad. That's alright. These are just a few of the instances I caught with my replay buffer. But Ubisoft, please fix this. You guys, this issue is gonna kill your player base if unresolved. And I'll just show you the other couple times just to make a point here about how many times I'm being DC'd. Just because this guy looks very cool. Okay. And as you can see, the more that occur to me, the more frustrating it can become. Big little angle, and we get DC, dude, this game. I'm hoping this is something that Ubisoft definitely knows about. I don't think I'm the only one having this issue. Some people are complaining about hit reg and stuff like that. I don't even care about that right now. Just make it so I don't disconnect every other match, and I will be happy. Another issue that I noticed, much more cosmetic and lower priority here, is a menu bug. So as you'll see here, I'm queuing into the welcome playlist. All is normal. It finds me a match. Ooh, fast one at that. But something that happens here, and it's happened a few times, is that it'll then find the match and then put me back at the main menu. Okay, so this is the menu bug. You can see I recognize it here, but then you have to click play, go back to the playlist you selected, and then you can see the lobby that you've been put into. Now, obviously, much less urgent, lower priority than the constant DCing issue, but hopefully something that Ubisoft can resolve over time. Overall, my experience on XDefiant has been pretty great. I'm enjoying the gameplay a lot. I like the lack of skill-based matchmaking and engagement optimization matchmaking. There's some volatility in the lobbies that makes the experience really fun. I like the agents, I like the abilities. I'm very excited to get with a team and coordinate a little bit, get some of my friends on here, hopefully have a good time doing that. But overall, the map design's pretty intuitive, the factions make sense. There's nothing too crazy going on where it's a lot of fun to pick up and play, but I'm sure there'll be a big skill ceiling too, and the rank play will surely be an interesting thing to experience. Is it a COD killer though? I don't think so. I think it competes more with like the escort or payload mode of Overwatch. You got the different factions with the different abilities, healers, tanks, stealth, stuff like that. Not a direct competitor to Warzone or Resurgence for sure. Might pull some of the multiplayer fans over here. But for someone like me, this game's a breath of fresh air. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to see where it goes as they continue to improve upon it. With that being said, I would highly recommend this game to anyone who's on the fence. It is free to play, so you don't have to invest any money, only some memory on your machine and a little bit of time. I think it'll be worth it. It's a lot of fun to play, get your friends on board, and have a good time. Maybe you might feel a little nostalgic like some of the older CODs to an extent. But if you liked the video today, make sure you hit the like button. Consider subscribing as well and joining our little community. Over the summer, I'll have a more regimented stream schedule as well as a higher upload frequency, so be ready for the summer content if you're interested. If not, thanks for watching anyways, and we'll see you in the next one. We're going absolutely nuts over here.